Hiya, and welcome to a post-fight review for Dillian Whyte versus Mariusz Wach. Look, I haven't got a whole lot to say about this fight. The way the fight played out was no surprise whatsoever to me. Look, go back if you haven't already, and I'm not trying to plug my channel here, just go back and watch the video I made, my final thoughts about after the weigh-in, and I made a prediction, and I said, look, Whyte will look shit, Whyte will be laboured, and it will go to points, and half of America will jump down his throat and say shit, and how can he call anyone else sloppy after this performance, and half the boxing world will go mental about it and go, oh my god, Whyte is shit, he looks shit, he's fucked, he's out of shape, or he's not on the PEDs, all this bollocks. And look, I called how this fight would go days ago, so how the fight played out was absolutely no surprise to me. Wach is tough, Wach makes you look bad, and Whyte was out of shape and very rusty. So, for me, the way the fight played out was absolutely no problems at all. Whyte still got the win reasonably comfortably. Yeah, he looked sloppy. Yeah, he looked poor. Look, I don't think it's because he's not on this or that. I'm not accusing him of being on anything. I think it's got anything to do with that. In fact, I think it's just a fighter that was well out of shape, clearly, and a fighter that's coming off quite a long layoff. So really, it's not much of a surprise that he looked how he did. And as I say, it was a short notice fight against a tough opponent who makes people look bad. So look, Wach did land some good shots. Wach did come to fight. It was an interesting fight. It was a good fight. It was in spots competitive as well. There were no absolutely massively clear Wach rounds. It was always 6 of one, half dozen the other. I thought. I think if you gave Wach maybe I don't know, 2 to 4 rounds. I don't know, even 4, maybe 2 to 3 rounds from that fight. I'm not going to disagree with you. I thought it was a good fight. It was, as I say, it was competitive in spots, but look, I'm not going to be really reactionary and make some really long post-fight because, as I say, I haven't got a lot to say about the fight. It just played out exactly how I expected. As I say, I expected it to be laboured. I think laboured was the word I used to describe how I thought the fight would go, and that was exactly how it looked. So no shocks for me. No massive alarm bells ringing for me. I'm not massively worried about Whyte. I think, as I say, a Whyte who's weighing maybe 20 pounds lighter than he was there, as he usually does. He usually weighs at least 10 pounds lighter than he was last night. But the difference was for me was in the conditioning. I think he's weighed as much as 265 actually, if I'm not mistaken. But he'll be 265 and jacked. There he looked 271 and quite fat. Let's be honest. So. Look, his conditioning was clearly off. He's clearly not been in the gym for the last 6 months. He's just been trying to sort out this UCAD situation, which is now thankfully resolved. So yeah, Whyte is back with a UD over Mariusz Wach. Let me know what you think and take care.